Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Last time we have been talking about the mean and how to calculate mean for group frequency, for discrete frequency, and now we are going to talk about median. We have already done one sum in median. So what is median? It is a positional measure. So what does it indicate? It indicates the centermost value of the distribution. So when I have discrete variables, what is the thing that I should remember is this. Okay, this is very important. That okay, this is the most important thing. That first we need to arrange and then we will find the middle value. Okay. So last time we had taken a sum, this 72, 85, 56. So first thing is we have rearranged. The smallest number I know is 52. So 52, then 56, then 65, 68, 72, 80 and 85. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, once I have done that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this case, 68 is the centermost value. And so I got that as my median. Okay. So here I have shown you, we have arranged the data and then we have done it. Now this happens when the total number of observations is odd. What happens when the total number of observations is even? So that instead of 7, say maybe I have 8, 10. Then what do? I can't find the middle number, one middle number. There will be two numbers which will be in the center. So in the other example that I have taken, so here I have shown you that 96 and 98 are the central values. But we need one value. So for that we take the average or mean of these two values. So 96 plus 100. This is supposed to be 100. Okay. Upon 2, which is giving me 98. So median in this case will be 96 plus 100 upon 2, which gives you 98. Okay. So far so good. Now we will do for group frequency. Yes, Sonali, Ishan, very good afternoon. Yeah. Oh, Jyoti, Rafika, Lakshita, Rahul, Bhumika, Diksha, Faisal, Chahal, Malay, Sarvesh, Vibhu, Debba, Ustad, Rohini. Yeah, good afternoon. Okay, so let us go ahead. Now, what happens for a group frequency? You need to first find the cumulative frequency. Which lower than or greater than, we will find the lower than cumulative frequency. Okay, that is one part. Second part is the class interval that is given. You are going to represent it in class boundaries. Okay. So we will write the lower class boundary and upper class boundary for the classes. Okay. Then the third thing we are going to do is we are going to find n by 2. When I'm finding median, so I want to find the centermost value of the observations. So how do I find the centermost value? So suppose I have 50 observation, then I will use n by 2. That is 50 by 2, that 25. Okay, so n by 2 is important when we are finding median. So these are the things that I must do, and then I will go to this formula. Now, what does the formula say? Formula says that median is equal to lower class boundary of the median class plus n by 2 minus the cumulative frequency, less than cumulative frequency of a class which is the pre-median class, upon, I'll put this in bracket, upon NU, that is the less than cumulative frequency of the post-median class, minus NL, which is the less than cumulative frequency of the pre-median class, into C. What is C? C is the class length. Okay. So using this formula, we have to find out. So I'll just explain once again. The median for a group frequency is found by using the lower class boundary. L is the lower class boundary of the median class. That is a class which contains the median, plus n by 2, which is n is the total number of observations divided by 2 minus nl upon nl is the cumulative, less than cumulative frequency of the pre-median class, and nu is the less than cumulative frequency of the post-median class minus nl into c, where c is the class length. Okay. Is there anything in the formula that you've not understood? Just let me know. So how we are going to solve it? We are going to first take the frequency distribution that is given to us, find our less than cumulative frequency, write down the class boundaries, and then do n by 2 and solve this up. Okay. Monica, I will look into it. Okay. So now let us do the sum. So this is the sum. The weight of a group of BBS students of St. Xavier's College is as follows. Last time we have used this data to find the mean of the group. Now we want to find the median. Okay, so let us go into that. So for that, I'm using the Excel sheet. Now what happens is, this is the class interval that is given to me, 44 to 48 is this much, frequency is this much. So total number of students, this is the total number of students is equal to 36. Then how do I find the less than cumulative frequency? I'll just repeat it for you. So for 43.5, how many students are there whose weight is less than 43.5? 0 students. Then how many students are there with weight less than 48.5? That is, these 3 students are there whose weight is less than 48.5. Then 53.5, how many students do I have whose weight is less than 53.5? This is this 3 plus this 4. So this is how much? This is how much? 3 plus 4. Okay. Then what happens here? How many students are there whose weight is less than 58.5? So this 7 I take, this 7 plus this 5. Okay, this 7 plus this 5, I get a 12. Then how many students are there whose weight is less than 63.5? This is this 12 plus this 7. Okay, this 7 here. So this is 19. How many students with weight less than 68.5? So that is 19 plus this 9. So this is 28. And how many students are there whose weight is less than 73.5? These 28 students plus the remaining 8 students. So which is 36. That is, there are 36. That is, the whole class has weight less than 73.5. Okay. So this I have put it over here. Okay. So LCB and long term and then less than cumulative frequency. Now, what was the first thing I told you? That we will find the cumulative frequency. Second way, I said that we'll find the class boundary. Third thing that I have said is we will find n by 2. Okay, n by 2. How much is n? N is 36. 36 upon 2. So I have 18. Okay. So this is the third step. Now pay attention to the fourth step. I have to identify my median class. Okay. So now is the important thing. So identifying median class. So it is going to lie between which and which numbers. This is 18. 18 is going to lie between 12 and 19. So 18 is going to lie over here. Okay. So that this becomes my L. Okay. Because it is the class boundary of the median class. Okay. So this is my L. Then this 18 is my N by 2. This 12 is my less than cumulative frequency of the pre-median class. This 19 is the less than cumulative frequency of the post-model class. Okay. So now, and how much is C? C is the class length. C is equal to 5. Okay. Because the class, for you can, for the median class, what is the median class? Okay. So this is, you can take this as 59 minus 60, so 63 minus 59. Okay. So I can find out this to be equal to 5. Okay. Now I put it in the formula. Median is equal to L plus N by 2 minus NL upon NU minus NL into C. Now M is equal to L is how much? 58.5 plus N by 2 is how much? 18. Okay, put it in bracket. NL is how much? 12 upon NU minus NL. So that is 19 minus 12. And how much is C? C is 5. Okay, can you solve this and let me know how much is this? This is 58.5 plus how much? Okay, can you just tell me? What is the simplification of 18 minus 12 upon 19 minus 12 into 5? Yes, Anushri, good afternoon. Parth, Masoom, Liza. Lakshita, how did you get 12.84? You have to solve after the plus sign. So this is 6 into 5 upon 7, isn't it? So how much is this? 30 upon 7. 4.28 is 58.5. Yes, 4.28. Sakshi, Bibika. Yes, Lakshita. Yeah, now you got it. So this is 58.5 plus 4.28. So this is equal to 62.78. Okay. Lakshita, total answer cannot be 12.84. It has to lie between this. No? It has to be somewhere between these values. Okay, you can't get such a small number because it is in 50s and 60s. Okay. Is that clear? Yes. Vivek, very good. Bhargavi also. Yes, very good. Bhargavi, it will depend on what the options are. Accordingly, you can pick 62.78, 62.7. Okay, so whatever option is the closest you will get, you will have to take accordingly, right? Okay, now let us go back. So this is one sum that we took for. Okay, so we have done this. So now what are the properties of median? So median says that if the variable x is related to the variable y by the relation y is equal to a plus bx, then we can find the median of y also. So I have a set of data x and I have its median. Then I have another set of y, and so that set y is related to the set x by the relation y is equal to a plus bx. Then what will be the formula to find the median of y? Do I have to do all the calculations for y? No, we just have to use this formula. So what is the formula saying? Formula says that if y and x are related by y is equal to a plus bx, then their medians will also be related by y median is equal to a plus bx median. Okay, so if y and x are related by y is equal to a plus bx, and then y median is related by to x median by a plus bx median. So let us now try to do the sum. If the median of x is 16, so I have been given x median to be equal to 16, and x and y are related by 2x minus 5y minus 10 is equal to 0. Okay. Now, just a moment. Now, very important is that you have to rearrange the equation to the form y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, you have to rearrange the equation to the form y is equal to a plus bx. Okay, that is the most important thing. Sometimes, then we forget doing that, and then we get an answer which is an incorrect answer. Okay, so now what does my equation says? It says 2x minus 5y minus 10 is equal to 0. Now what should be there? Y should be on the left hand side and x should be on the right hand side. So what will I do is minus 5y is equal to minus 2x plus 10, or y is equal to 2x upon 5 minus 10 upon 5. So this is equal to 2 minus 2 plus 2x upon 5. Okay, because I want a first and bx later. So a first and bx later. So what is the equation I have got? I have got y is equal to minus y is equal to minus 2 plus 2x upon 5. Now, what is the property of median? Says that y median will therefore be equal to minus 2 plus 2x median upon 5. Now, can I substitute the values? So, what will it be? This is equal to minus 2 plus 2 into what is the x median? X median is given to us 16. 2 into 16 upon 5. So how much is this equal to? Therefore, y median is equal to minus 2 plus 2 into 16 is 32. 32 upon 5. 32 divided by 5 is 6.4. Now minus 2 plus 6.4 is how much? 4.4. Okay, so this is the important property of median that we have. Yes, very good, Bhumika, Lakshita, Masum. Yes, Sayed. Yes, very good, Sayed. So we have got this answer. Okay, everybody is understood? Yes, so this is the first property. The second property says that the absolute sum of absolute deviations from median is minimum. That is summation x minus xme is minimum. Okay, summation of x minus x median is minimum. Okay, this is only for a theory portion. Okay, because you don't have to solve it and show it. So that when you have a median and when you take the absolute deviation, what does absolute deviation means? That okay, let me show you one example. Suppose my median comes to 15 and my numbers are 3, 15, 18 and so on. Okay, so what does this absolute median absolute difference mean? X minus x median mean that here I will take 3 minus 15. Here I will take 15 minus 15 and here I will take 18 minus 15. Okay. So 3 minus 15 actually is minus 12, but because it is in the mod sign, I will take 12. Then this will be 0 and then this will be 3. Okay. So this is what is meant by absolute value, absolute deviations here. Okay. Now we will try to understand what are partition values or quartiles and fractiles. Okay. Now what did the median do? It took the whole set of observation and divided it into 2 equal parts. Similarly, you would want to divide it into further parts. So for that, what we do what is known as partition values. So we divide the given data into various small divisions. So you may have quartiles, you may have deciles, you may have percentiles. Okay. Now here, as far as the syllabus is concerned, we are going to talk about quartiles, deciles and percentiles. So here, what does quartile mean? Means dividing the data into 4 equal parts. Okay. Then deciles means taking the whole data, dividing it into 10 equal parts, and percentile is dividing the data into 100 equal parts. So this is the chart that I've prepared for you. So when I say quartile, it divides the data into 4 equal parts. How many such terms are there? 3. Which are these 3? Q1, Q2 and Q3. Okay. When you are calculating for unclassified data, that is discrete data, what you have to do is, this is the important thing. This is very important. That this is n plus 1 pth, and the important word is term. Okay. The important word is term. So you have to first find n plus 1 into p, and then whatever you get, that term you have to use as your quartile or percentile or decile. Okay. So it is not, suppose I get 5 upon 2, so 2.5. So 2.5 will not be the answer. It means that I have to take the second term and find the 0.5 difference between the second and the third term. Okay. When we do the example, it will be clear. Okay. So this is for the unclassified data. And it is same for all. Okay. Then group data. So you can see that here Q is equal to L1 plus NP minus NL upon NU minus LN into C. It may seem like there's so many topics, but see, all the formulas are same for median, for quartile, for decile, for factile. So all these are same. The only difference is this n. For median, I am going to write n by 2. For quartile, I am going to write n by 4. For decile, I am going to write upon 100, upon 10, and for percentile upon 100. Okay, so depending on which quartile I want to find out, I may use 1 by 4, 3 by 4. When I want to find decile, it may be 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, etc. Okay. So formula is the same. Q plus L1, that is the lower class boundary, plus NP minus NL is the cumulative frequency of the pre-class, and NU will be the frequency of the post-class. Okay. Now what will be the value of P in case of here this? So P will be 1 by 4, 2 by 4 or 3 by 4 for quartiles. For deciles, it will be 1 by 100, 2 by 100 up to 9 by 100. And here for percentile, it will be from 1 by 100, 2 by 100 up to 99 by 100. Okay. Yes, Bala. Yes, Nital. Very nice. Sagar. Yes. Abhinav, I will just see you. Okay. Don't worry. We are doing some, so there is no question of not doing it. Okay. So, I hope you've understood this formula. Now, let us do that. Now, let us first calculate for unclassified data. Now, whenever you have quartiles, median, so whenever, what are these? These are positional averages, okay? Positional numbers which represent the data, the position. So what happens is, in that case, you have to remember always that you have to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Now let us arrange this data. 82, 56. So what is the smallest number? 56. So 56, then 65, then 80, then 75, then 75, then 80, then 82, twice it is 82, then 90, then 120, and 130. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay. Now they've asked you to find Q1, D6 and P82. Q1, D6 and P82. Q1, D6, and P82. Now Q1, for Q1, what do I have to find? So we are talking about Q1. So for Q1, I have to find n plus 1 upon 4 into P. So for Q1, it is P is 1. So I have to find n plus 1. How many numbers are there? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1 upon 4 into 1. So this is 11 upon 4. This is 2.75. Okay. Now comes this is term, 2.75th term. So what is the second term? 65. And what is the third term? 75. So Q1 will be equal to second term plus 0.75 into 0.75 into third term minus second term. Now what is the second term? 65 plus 0.75 into third term is how much? 75 minus second term is how much? 65. So how much is this? 65 plus this is 10. So this is 7.5. So I have 72.5. Okay, 72.5. So this is my Q1. Now what has happened here is, please don't refer to these answers because this is for a different sum. I have by mistake written here 62.5. Okay. So what I have done, I have rearranged this. So, and then I have done n plus 1 upon 4 pth term. So n plus 1 is 10 plus 1, which is 11. So 11 is 2.75 term. That is the second term. Second term is 65 plus 0.75 into. Where did the 75 come from? This is this portion of 75. Okay, 0.75 into third term, which is 75, minus second term, which is 65 upon into 0.75. Okay, 0.75 into 10. 0.75 into 10 plus 65, 72. Okay. Now let us calculate D6. Yes, 72.5. Okay. Yes. Sanjana, how did you take 75? 75 is 11 upon 4. I divided 11 by 4 on the calculator. What is coming? 75. It means what? Where is my Q1 going to lie? It is going to lie after the second term, but before the third term. Okay. 2.75 means 2 is completed. So therefore the second term I have taken. Now, but it is after the second term, but before the third term. So this your quartile is going to lie somewhere here. Okay. So this is 65 and this is my 75. So it is going to lie somewhere here. Where is it going to lie? It is going to lie 70.75. So it will lie more towards the 75 mark. So I am getting here 72.5. Okay. Yes, Gunchita? Yes, Vishnu, why do we take divided by 4? Because in a quarter, there are 4 parts. Okay. In a quarter, we divide by 4. If it is decile, we divide by 10. If it is quartile, we divide by 4. If decile, we divide by 10. Okay. Yes, Bhargavi, when we do D6, again the explanation will be there. Sonali, this is a self-made question. So, yes, okay. Now let us see in D6. So once you understand Q1, you will also understand D6 also. Okay, so let us do D6. Now D6, what they are saying is, for D6, what do I have to find? N plus 1 into P. Okay. Now what is the P here? P is 6 upon 10. Pth term. N is how much? 10. So 10 plus 1. Pth term is what? 6 upon 10. Because it's a decile, so denominator will be 10. And whatever is 6, here 6. Here, why did we not take here? Because this is 1. Okay, it was 1. So we took 1 by 4. Okay. So I did 11 upon 4 directly. Now n plus 1 into pth term. So how much is this? This is equal to 66 upon 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11 to 6 is 6. 11 into 6 is 66 upon 10, which is 6.6. Okay, 6.6th term. So that means sixth number. Okay, let us see what is the sixth number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the sixth number. So sixth number is 82 plus 0.6 into seventh number minus sixth number, which is equal to 82 plus 0.6. What is the seventh term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is also 72 and sixth term is also 72. So into 82 minus 82. Now how much is 82 minus 82? 0. 0 and plus 82, you will get an 82. Okay, so D6 is 82. What does D6 mean? That if I divide the given data into 10 equal parts and then I try to find the sixth part, it is going to be here. It is going to be at 82. Okay. And then we have to find P82. P82 is equal to 82 plus 1 upon, no, how much is this? N plus N is 10. No? Okay. N is 10. So this will be 10 plus 1 and percentile means what? P is percentile. Percentile means denominator has to be 100 into which number do I want to find out? 82nd number. Okay, so position is 82nd. So 10 plus 1 because 10 is the total number of numbers into 82 upon 100. Why this 100? 100 because we are talking about percentiles. In percentiles, you know, it is number is taken as 100. So how much is this? 11 into 82 upon 100. 11 into 82 divided by 100. So 9.02. Okay, 9.02th term. So what does this mean? I have to find the ninth term. So P82 will be equal to the ninth term plus 0.02 into 10th term minus 9th term. Now what is the ninth term? What is the ninth term here? What is given to you? Ninth term is 120 and 10th term is 130. Ninth term is 120, 10th term is 130. So 0.02, 10th term is 130 minus 120, which is 10. 10 into 0.02 is 0.2. So this is equal to 120.20. Okay. Say it not 122, it is 120.2 because see denominator what is happening, it is here, it is 0.02. Okay, so 0.02 into 10 will be 0.2. Okay. Yes, Sakshi, very good. As if we need to find the differences because it is not there exactly. When I want to find the position also, it is lying somewhere between 120 and 130. Okay, so it's just after 120 but before 130 because I want to find the 82nd. Okay, when I'm finding D6, again the same thing. It does not add the values that are given in the questions. given in the as observations, but we have to find the positional. So where will D6 lie? It will lie somewhere between these two. Okay, it is going to lie somewhere between. It is, see, for D6, you got a correct, exact answer at 82. But for Q1, where did we find? We found it at 72.5. So that you cannot say for sure that it is at 65. Okay. It is lying somewhere between 65 and 75. And therefore, we want to find the exact value where you will have the division of the data into quarters. Okay, so for Q1 we are talking about quarters. For deciles we are talking about 10 parts. For percentiles we are finding the data, dividing the data into 100 parts. Yes, Samir, very good. Rohini. Yes, Zeba, Bhumika. Yes. Okay. Zeba, there will be the point 2 also. Yes, very good. Present. Yes. Now let us see what next we have. This is for ungrouped data. Now we'll try to find it for group data. Okay. Same data we have. Okay. We have the same data of BBS students. And then for that we want to find D7 and Q3. D7 and Q3. Okay. So we go to the Excel sheet. Okay. So we already know how to calculate the this less than cumulative frequency, and we know how to find the class boundary. So what I have done here is I have written this lower class boundary and less than cumulative frequency. So and how many students are there with less than 43.5 kgs weight? It is 0, and for 73.5 it is 36. Okay. Now we want to find D7 and Q3. Okay, so for D7, what do I need to do? I need to find, in this case, for group data, I will not write n+1. Okay, so for group data, I will directly write directly. So this is 7n upon 10. Okay, sorry about this. Okay, so this is upon 10. What is this? This. So 7n upon 10. Now what is 7? What is n? N is 36. So to calculate these 7, what I will do is 7 into 36 upon 10. So how much is this? 7 into 36 divided by 10, which is equal to 25.2. Now comes this important part. Now where will 25.2 lie? It is going to lie here, 25.2. So what will be my L1? L1 will be this much. What will be my pre-class? This is NL. What will this be? NU. So what do I have? And what is C? C is equal to 5. So I have D7 to be equal to L1 plus 7n by 10 minus NL upon NU minus NL into C. Now L1 is how much? 63.5 plus how much is this? 7n by 10 I found it to be 25.2. So 25.2. NL is how much? NL is 90 minus 90 upon NU is how much? 28 minus 90 into 5. Okay, don't forget the into 5. So this means this is equal to 63.5 plus, we have to find this value. What should be the value? 25.2 minus 19, 6.2 divided by 9.68 into 5, 3.4. So this is 3.44 plus 63.5 gives you 66.94. What is this? This is D7. What is this? This is D7. So similarly, we can find out. Similarly, we can find out Q3. Okay, this is for Q3. For Q3, we have 3n upon 4. 3n upon 4. N is how much? 36. So 3 into 36 upon 4. Answer is 27. Okay, so let us do for that also. So now I have what? I have for 3n, for Q3, for Q3, I have 3n upon 4. For quarter, the denominator will always be 4. For decile, it will be 10. For percentile, it will be 100. So this is 3 into 36 upon 4, which is 27. 3 into 36 upon 4 is 27. Now, where will 27 lie? 27 will lie here. This is 27. What will this be? This will be NL. What will this be? This will be NU. What will this be? This will be the L. And what will be C? C will be 5. Why? Because we have taken this example in which the class interval is uniform and we take the class interval, so which is equal to 5 for this sum. So I will have Q3, okay, for Q3. So therefore, actual value of Q3 is equal to 63.5 plus, what is this? 27 minus 19 upon 28 minus 19 into 5, which is equal to 63.5 plus 27 minus 19, 8 into 5 upon 9. 40 divided by 9, 4.44, 63.5 plus 4.44 plus 63.5, which is equal to 67.94. What is this? This is value of Q3. Is that clear? Yes, Arshdeep, I will do that. Okay. Yes, Sakshi. Good, good. Thank you. You find this very interesting. Yes. Sagar, Bhumika, Zeba. Zeba, you usually do it up to 2 decimal places so that you don't have any problem. You can always round it off, right? But if they want it in decimal places, yes. Yes, Sagar. Thank you. You like the teaching? Good. Thank you. Okay, so this is about how we find the quartiles and deciles. So I will be summarizing the theory again. Okay, what is partition values? So median is also a partition value. Okay, what does the partition value do is I take this data and then I divide it into parts. Okay, so suppose I have a data set. Suppose, let me take the simplest example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, when suppose I've got 8 sweets and I want to distribute it among 4 people, what will happen? Or I take 8 students and then I want to put them into classroom. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So what this means is this is Q1, this is Q2, this is Q3, and this is Q4. So this is the value over here. So this is the value for Q1. This is the value for Q2. So what will it do? Quartile do? It will take the data and divide it into 4 equal parts. Okay. It is going to divide the data into 4 equal parts. See, okay, this is one part. This is second part. This is third part. And this is fourth part. And this division is represented by what? This division is represented by Q1, Q2, Q3. What is Q1? Q1 is will give you the place of the data where the data is 1 part on this side and 3 parts on the other side. What is Q2? Second quartile is same as median. Q2 is same as median. What does it do? It takes the data and divides it into 2 equal halves. What about Q3? When you have Q3, it will going to divide the data 3 parts on one side and 1 part on the other side. Okay, that is for quartiles. Same thing for deciles. Deciles will take the data and divide it into 10 equal parts. Okay, so when I say D6, it means there are 6 parts on one side and 4 parts on the other side. And that is and the general terms is fractile. So you may have, when you say fractiles, is that you are taking the data and arranging in such a way that you can group them into the fractions, whichever fractions that has been told to you. Okay, Arjdev, hope the theory is enough for you. Okay, always remember in all these cases, mean and decile, quartiles, in all these cases you have to, don't forget to rearrange in ascending or descending order and then only apply. When you have ungrouped frequency, you have to use this n plus 1 n plus 1 pth term. Okay, this is for discrete or ungrouped data. For others, you have the formula. Okay, for others we have the formula, and in that formula we will use n into p. Okay, n into p, and there we will not use plus 1. Okay, so these are the two important things that you must remember. Now before we go to mode, just let me check. Yes, Gunshita, they will give this data set and they will ask you to find the quartile. Okay, they will ask you only one, because in here we are just for practice sake, we are using the same set of data and asking you this. So there they will ask you 1, Q3, Q5, or they may even ask you, like in this case, D7 and Q3. So then in the options, in the answer, you will get the answer as in comma. You will get two figures, and which of the option, both the figures are correct, you will put that as the correct answer. Okay. As it, with practice only you will be able to overcome this. Yes, very good, Vivo. Okay, no problem. Yes, Chahal, Rohini also. Okay. Yeah. Now we are coming to the concept of mode. What happens is in mean we are finding the average. In median we are finding the positional place, positional measure of defining the data. Okay, so median is the positional place. And now we are talking of mode. What is mode? Mode is talking about the frequency, which is the number, or which is the observation that is appearing most frequently. Okay, so it is defined as the value that occurs maximum number of times. That is, it is the most common value present over there. Like suppose in case of marks of students, so there will be very few students who are getting very bad marks. There will be very few students who are getting nearly 100% marks, but most of the marks of the students are going to lie in between 0 and 100. Okay, we're talking, say, maybe marks in mathematics. Then what we see is that we find that the most common marks that is obtained, suppose it's an MCQ. So there we see that 60 is the most common mark. So there are, out of 100 students, 65 students have got 60 marks. So what happens is, then we say that the mode is in that terms, in terms of value that is occurring maximum number of times. So the 60 marks is appearing maximum number of times. So then we say that it is the mode. Okay, so I mean the value that is occurring most. Only data is given. Simply count the frequency of all unique data points and then we find out. So when discrete variables are given, then there is no problem. Okay, so if I have 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 7, 4, then what happens is I can see 2 is occurring how many times? 1 time. 3 is occurring how many times? 1 time. 4 is occurring how many times? 1 time. 5 is occurring how many times? 3 times. And 7 is occurring how many times? 1 time. So which is the number which is appearing maximum times? 5. Okay, so 5 will be then be the mode of the distribution. And also remember, you can have bimodal data also. Okay, so what is bimodal means? That you can have more than one mode. Okay, so for in this case, again, if I have 7 and 7, then 7 is also occurring 3 times. 7 is also occurring 3 times. So 5 is occurring 3 times, 7 is also occurring 3 times. And then we say that this distribution is a bimodal data. Okay, so this is also a theory question that may be asked to you. So First is, what is the definition of mode? Is it's a value that occurs maximum number of times. Then we say when you have simple data, ungrouped data, you simply have to count how many times the number is repeated, and then the number which is repeated most times, that will be your mode. If there is more than one, then we say it is a bimodal frequency, bimodal data. Then we are talking about group frequency. Okay, so for group frequency, this is the one. Okay. Now, what happens here is, what is the formula? Mode is equal to L plus F0 minus F minus 1 upon twice F0 minus F1 minus F of 1 into C. What this means is, first same thing, that you have to find here you have to find the class, first find the class in which you have the maximum frequency. Okay, find the class which has maximum frequency. How do I do this? I just have to look at the column of the frequency column and see which is the highest number. Corresponding to that, you will find the modal class, and then the lower class limit of that modal class I am going to use here. Okay, and then you will have pre-modal class and post-modal class. So F0 is your mode. Minus F of minus 1 is your pre-modal class frequency, and F of plus 1 will be the post-modal class frequency, and F0 will be the mode. Okay, so this is your class, this is your distribution. Okay, so let us go to the Excel sheet. Okay, so in the given question, you are asked to find out the mode. So what happens here is, I have to first identify F0. I have to first identify F0. F0 is the maximum frequency. Now what is the maximum frequency? This is 9 here. So this is my F0. Now F of minus 1 is the frequency of the class preceding the model class. So this is F of minus 1. And post-model class, F of plus 1. So I have got my F0, I have got my F1, and I have got my F of minus 1 also. Now I need L1. So L1 will be the lower class boundary of the model class. Okay, so the 64 to 68, it is 63.5. So this will be equal to mode will be equal to 63.5. Okay, always make sure that you have this kind of distribution. You find the class boundary 63.5 plus F0 is 9 minus 7, because F of minus 1 is 7, upon 2 times F0, 2 times 9, that is 18. 2 times F0 is 2 times 9 minus 7 minus 8 into C. C is 5. So this is 63.5 plus 9 minus 7 is 2. 2 upon 18 minus 15, 3. 2 into 5 divided by 3. So this is equal to plus 3.33 plus 63.5, 66.83 will be the answer. So Emma, you want group data for mode? Oh, sorry. Yes, sorry. 2 times. Thank you for pointing it out. This is 18 into 2. This is 18 into 2 minus 7 minus 8. So this is 63.5 plus 2 upon 8 into 2 is 36. 36. No, I have done it correct only. I have taken directly 18. Now it is 9. 9 into 2 I have already written as 18. Okay, it was correct. It was 9 into 2, so I use this. Okay. So this is 9. If you want it, you can write down 9 into 2 minus 18. So this is 63.5 plus 9 minus 7 is 2 upon this is 18 minus 7 minus 5 is 3 into 5. So this is equal to 63.5 plus 3. 63.5 plus 3.33. So this is 66.83. Okay. Yes, Sagar. Gunchita? Yes, but how did you get 8.1? Should be 8.3. Chahal not 0.92. 63.5 is, see, where do I have my mode? This is my mode. Why this is my mode? Because this is the highest frequency. All other frequencies are less. So 9 is the highest frequency. So which class has maximum frequency? Which class has maximum frequency? That is 64 to 68. Now, what is the lower class boundary of this class? What is the lowest class boundary of this class? This will be 63.5. Okay. Because the class is 64 to 68, if I write in terms of boundaries, this will be 63.5 to 68.5. Okay. So I have this. This is my class interval. This is my class boundaries. So for this maximum frequency class, my lower class boundary is 63.5, and that is why I have taken 63.5. Okay, have you understood? And it's the same thing for median also. Yes, Bibu, I have already done that. Charles from 0.2, okay. Ashdeep, you don't have a choice whether you want to write it approximate or not. Whatever 4 options are given, which is the option which is nearest to your answer, you have to take. What, Bhargavi, what do you want to say? F0, F0 is highest in the frequency column. Okay, maximum number in the frequency column you have to take. In that case, Shanmugam, you will calculate twice. Okay, first take one, then find that mode, take another and find that mode. Okay, yes, yes, okay, right. Okay, so we take a break for 5 minutes and then we come back and we do the rest of the things. Welcome back. Yeah, there is this Abhinav wanted one question. Let me see. Abhinav 14.1.6. Okay, just let me check. This is from 14.3. Okay, this is the data that is given 14.1.3. Find the arithmetic mean of this data, so that they have already done, and now he wants the median. Okay. Okay, so here we have marked the class boundaries and we have got the frequencies. Okay, I hope you have been able to Chahal, what is the answer of the previous question? Okay, I'll just see and let you know. Okay, Chahal. So now this is for median. Now what happens here is, what is the total number? You have got the class boundaries and you have found the less than cumulative frequency. Now comes the question. N upon 2, because we are finding the median. How much is the total frequency? 308 upon 2. How much is this? 154, right? Now 154 is going to lie somewhere here. It is above 119 but below 201. So 154 is going to lie over here, which is equal to n by 2. Now what is the corresponding lower class boundary? This is the corresponding lower class boundary. This is L1. Then what is the pre-median class cumulative frequency? This is equal to NL. What is the cumulative frequency of the post-median class? This is equal to NU. What is the class interval C? C is how much? 20. Okay, you can say 369.5 minus 349.5, also you're getting 20. So now what is median formula say? Median says it is equal to L plus N by 2 minus NL upon NU minus NL into C. Okay. So this is together upon into C. Now what is L? L lower class boundary is 409.5. What is N by 2? 154. What is NL? 119 upon 201 minus 119 into 20. Now which is equal to 409.5 plus 154 minus 119. 154 minus 119, which is 35 upon 201 minus 119, 82 into 20. So 35 into 20 divided by 82 is 8.53, 54. 409.5 plus 8.54, which is equal to plus 409.5. then this is equal to 418.04. Okay, 418.04 will be your median. Abhinav, yes, clear? Yes, very good. Bhumika, Sonali, Zeba. 308 कैसे आया? वो तो क्वेश्चन में दिया है. Abhinav, that is the total. 308 is total frequency. 308 is total frequency. Okay, you would look at the table that is given to you. Frequency distribution is given to you. Just total that frequency, that is the total frequency of that is equal to n. Okay, and when you make the less than cumulative frequency, in the last you will get n. When you have more than cumulative frequency, last time also I have told you, the first number will be equal to n. So this is how you have to find out. Okay. Yes, Abhinav? Yeah. Yes, very good, Lakshita. Jabba. Okay, now. Now this is one more question. This is a comprehensive question in which we'll find the mean, median, mode for all three. Okay, we'll find mean, median, mode for all three. So you can try also. You can try this also. Okay. Now what will be here? How do I find the mean? Class interval is given, frequency is given. First, I will need to find the mean and then I will be able to do this. So, I first need to find x. X is what? X is the midpoint. X is the midpoint. Now, what will be the midpoint here? 13 plus 15 upon 2. So, plus 13 plus 15 upon 2. How much is this? 14. Then what will happen? Then 16 plus 18 upon 2 is 17. Then you have 19 plus 21 upon 2. Then 22 plus 24 upon 2. Then 25 plus 27 upon 2. Okay. These are the midpoints I have found out. Then I will multiply the frequency with my x. Okay. Frequency with my x. This is small x. Okay. So frequency with my x. Now 14 into 3. Into 3 is 42. Okay. And similarly I do for all. And I find the total. Okay. So I have got the class interval. I have got the frequency. First thing is I find the midpoint. Then I find the frequency. Then I find the multiplication of frequency with the midpoint. And then I total it. Okay. So this is the total column. So where fx. Now what is my formula for x bar say? What does my formula for x bar say? X bar is equal to summation fx upon summation. Now what is summation fx? 800. What is summation f? 40. So answer is 20. So 20 is equal to x bar. Okay. This 40 is summation f. This 800 is summation fx. Okay. Is that clear? Yes, 20. Sagar, yes, 20. Zeba, 42. How did you get 42? Yes, Gunshita, Chahal. Yes. Lisa, yeah, very good. So, I have got the mean. Everybody has understood this? Yes, clear? Yes, Rohini. Yes. Now, let us find the median of the same thing. Let us find the median of the same thing. Now, for median, what will we do? For median, we will find first the cumulative frequency. Then we will find the lower class boundary. Then we will find n by 2. Then we will find the median class. Then we will find the pre-median class. Then we will find the post-median class, cumulative frequency, and then do the calculation. Okay. So, what will be the here? It will be 12.5. Then you have 15.5. Then you have 18.5. Then 21.5. 24.5 and 27.5. How many people have marks less than 12.5? 0. Okay. Then how many have less than 15.5? This will be this plus this 0. So there are 3 people who have got marks less than 12.5. Okay, this is less than cumulative. So let me less than cumulative. Then how many with less than 18.5? This will be this 11 plus this 3. So 14. Then 14 plus this 14 plus 7 plus 28 plus 5 plus 35. Okay. So this is how I found out. Now I have to find what? Which is the median class. Okay. I have found the class boundaries. I have found the less than cumulative frequency. Now I have to find the how much is n? So n by 2. N by 2 is how much? This is equal to this 40 divided by 2. 40 divided by 2, so it is 20. Now I have to see where will 20 lie in this less than cumulative frequency. Okay, 20 is lying here. 20 is lying here. It is lying here after 14 but before 28. Okay, so n by 2 which is equal to 20 is lying here. So what will be my pre-median class frequency? This is what? This is my NL. What is this? This is my NU. And what is the lower class boundary? This is my L. So that my median is equal to 18.5 plus 20 n by 2 minus NL is 14 upon NU is 28 minus 14. And How much is the class interval? Class interval is 3. So can we calculate 18.5 plus, this is 6 into 3, 18, 18 upon, this is 14. 18 upon 14, 1.28. 19.1.28 to 19.79. Okay. Yes. Is everybody with me? Yeah, very good. Mika, Lisa, Vaishnav, Rohini. Yes, very nice. Okay. Arshdeep, Abhinav, Mohammed. I want answers. Bhargavi, yes. Sonali also. Yes, Sagar, you got the correct answer. Rakshita. Is Divya here today? Okay. Now let us find the mode. Now let us find the mode. Now in mode, what do? I will directly see which is the frequency, which is the class with the highest frequency. So 3, 11, 14, 7, 5. So which is the class with the highest frequency? 14. So this is the class. So what will be the class boundaries here? Class boundaries will be 18.5 to 21.5. Okay. So my L, which is the lower class limit of the model class, will be 18.5. What will be F0? F0 is 14. What will be f of minus 1? That is pre-model class. This is 11. That will be f of minus 1. So this is equal to 11. Then f of plus 1 will be post-model class. This is equal to 7. How much is the class width? Class width is 3. Now what is my mode formula says? Mode says it will be L plus F0 minus F1, f of minus 1 upon 2 times F0 minus f of minus 1 minus f of 1 into C. Now what is the lower class boundary? That is 18.5 plus F0 is how much? 14. Okay. This is F0 minus 11 upon 2 into F0. So 2 into 14 is 28 minus 11 minus 7 into 3. So how much is that? It is 18.5 plus 28 minus 11 minus 7, that is 10. So 14 minus 11 is 3 into 3, 9 divided by 10.9. Okay, so this is equal to plus 18.5. This is equal to 19.40. So mode will be 19.40. Just a minute. F0 is 14. 14 minus 11, 3. 28 minus 11 minus 7. Okay. Yes, Devesh, very good. Shanmukam, how did you get this big mode? Says Preet, very good. Yes, 19 to 21. Yes, Sagar. No, C is not 2. C is 3. Sagar. Yes, Gunjan. Rohini. Shiva, how did you get 18.14? Zeba. How L is 18.5? Because when I want to make this a continuous, this thing, if you are there for the first lecture on statistics, you will have remembered that how do I find the boundaries? How do I find the class boundaries? This will be equal to, what is this difference? The difference is 16 minus 15 upon 2. So which is equal to 0.5. So that this first one will go from 12.5 to 15.5. This will become 15.5 to 18.5. This will become 18.5 to 21. Okay. So this is how you are supposed to do that. For finding the class boundary of a class interval. Formula is, Zeba, formula is F0 minus F of minus 1. Okay. That is the only thing you have to be careful about. In the numerator, it is F of minus 1. In the denominator, F of minus 1 and F of 1. But in the numerator it is F of minus 1. Bhargavi, frequency 14 is the highest. Then why are we taking 14 as F0? 14 is, F0 is what? It is the frequency of the highest frequency. Okay. See, you will just look back at the formula. Okay, we'll just look back at the formula and the big things will become clear to you. F0, see here you will see F0 is the frequency of the modal class. Frequency of the modal class. What is the modal class? Modal class is the class which has the highest frequency. So that is why in that sum we have taken 14 as the F0 because 14 was the highest frequency. And then there is this very okay. Shanmukam, yes. Yes, Sagar, in this, in median and mode, you have to convert the class interval into class boundary. That is very important. Okay. Yes, Zaba, it's correct now. Yes, Abhinav, Bibu, I'll explain once again. See, now what happens for mode? For mode, we have to first find the cumulative frequency. Okay. Not for mode. Now we are finding mode, not median. So for mode, we have to just look at the frequency, which is the highest frequency. What is the highest frequency here? From here, I can see this is my highest frequency. Yes. So that My F0 is the frequency of the model class. Frequency of the model class is 14. Then frequency of the pre-model class, that is a class above the model class, which is that this is 11. Okay. Then frequency post-model class, F1 is 7. Okay. Till this, everything is okay. Now I have to find the class boundary of model class. What is the model class? 19 to 21. So this is my model class. So what in terms of class boundaries, what will I write this as? 18.5 to 21.5. So what is the lower class boundary of this model class? What is the lower class boundary of this model class? It is 18.5. Okay. So now I have this. So I can find mode which is equal to L plus F0 minus F of minus 1 upon 2 times F0 minus of F of minus 1 minus F of 1 into C. Now how much is L? L is 18.5. Okay, just now we found out. Plus F0 is how much? 14. Minus F1 is how much? F of minus 1 is 11 upon 2 times F1, 2 times F0, 28 minus F of minus 1, 11 minus F of 1 is 7 into C is 3. Okay. And then when I solve this, I get 19.4 as the answer. Okay, Vibhu? Hope you've understood. Yes. Abhinav, Vibhu. Okay. And in mean, what we have done, we have just taken out the midpoints. Abhinav, please pay attention. We've taken out the midpoint, multiplied f with x, and we have got the this answer fx. So mean is what? Fx upon summation f, summation fx upon summation f, and we get the mean. Okay. Then we go back to. Now everything is clear. Now let us go back to the this. Empirical formula. What does empirical formula mean? That it has been developed by analyzing a large sum of data, and then it has been found that mean minus mode for a large group of data, mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. That means what? If you have the mean and if you have the median, then you can find the mode using this formula for large group of data. So either of these two are available, you can find the third variable. So mean, median, mode, if two are available, you can easily find the third one. What they are saying is mean minus mode, the difference is 3 times the difference of mean minus median. Okay. So it is an empirical formula. It is not, it's not a theorem. So you don't have to know how it has come. You just have to remember this formula. Mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. Okay. So let us quickly do this example. For a group of 200 students, the mean marks and median marks were found to be 55.6 and 52.4 respectively. Find the mode. Okay. So what is my formula saying? Mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. Okay. What is given to me? Mean and median. So this mean is given to me and this is median is given to me. What do I need to find out? I need to find out the mode. Okay. So 55.6 minus mode is equal to 3 times 55.6 minus median. Median is 52.40. So how much will this be? 55.6. So I have 55.6. We solve the right hand side first. Minus 52.4, 3.2. It is 3.2. So 55.6 minus mode is equal to 3 into 3.20. How much is 3 into 3.00? Into 3 is 9.6. 9.6. Now, what I do, I find the mode. So, mode will be equal to 55.60 minus 9.60 plus 55.60, which is 45.4. 55.6 and 52.4. 55.6 minus 52.4, 3.2 into 3 is 9.6. Okay, 9.6 minus 55.6, it is 46. Okay, it is 46. It is 46. Okay. Has everybody understood? Yes, Bala? Yes, Lizab. Yes, Devesh. Nital not 42, 46. Says Preet, right? Siva, right? Bhumika, right? Yes. Vibhu, right. Okay. Gunjan also has got it correct. Okay. So this is the empirical formula. Always you have to by heart this formula. Mean minus mode is equal to 3 times mean minus median. Okay. Now these are some questions for revision. I will also upload these questions. I think I've already uploaded it on the PPT, but you can use it for questions also. Okay. Now, after we have talked of arithmetic mean, we also need to talk about geometric mean as well as harmonic mean. So, geometric mean is defined as the nth root of a product of all n observations. Means what? I take all the observations, I multiply them, and then I find the nth root. Nth root means what? If there are two numbers, I will find the square root. If there are three numbers, I will find the cube root and so on. Okay. For ungrouped data, it's very simple. Just multiply all the numbers, find the root, you get the answer. For group data, what you have to do is that number, then I have to use the frequency also. So, for ungrouped data, if my numbers are x1, x2, x3, suppose my numbers are this, then the geometric mean will be equal to 1, 2, 3. So, in this sign, I will write 3 x1 into x2 into x3. What happens for the group data? If suppose for x1, my frequency is f1, For x2, my frequency is f2, and for x3, my frequency is f3. Then I find geometric mean as nth root, that is 3, okay, 3 x1 raised to f1 into x2 raised to f2 into x3 raised to f3. Okay, this is the geometric mean formula. Okay, once we do the sums, you will realize how interesting it is. Then we have to talk about properties of geometric mean. The logarithm of g for a set of observation is the arithmetic mean of the logarithm of observation. So these are all theory questions that you have to know these properties of geometric mean. They will ask you, logarithm of g is a set of observation, is the dash of the logarithm mean. Then they will say am, gm, hm. So there you have to take a arithmetic mean. Means what? Like in this case, we had for 3, we had geometric mean was cube root of x1, x2, x3. So what does this mean is, this means that taking logs on both sides. Taking logs on both sides, so log of geometric mean will be equal to 1 upon 3 log of x1 plus log of x2 plus log of x3. You have studied in the first chapter how to calculate log. So this is log of geometric mean. So for this formula, I apply geometric mean on, I apply logarithm on both sides. So taking logs on both sides, I get this. And this is written as 1 upon 3 summation log of xi. Okay, I going from 1 to 3. Okay, that is the first property. Second property is all the observation assumed by a variable of constant k, then the geometric mean is also k. Remember in arithmetic mean also we had the same type. If all the observations are constant k, then the arithmetic mean is also k. So same thing over here, geometric mean is also k. Third property is geometric mean of products of two variables is the product of their geometric means. In arithmetic mean, we had additions. Here we have multiplication. Okay. So suppose my z is equal to x into y. Then it says that geometric mean of z will be equal to geometric mean of x into geometric mean of y. Okay. So that the same thing for ratio also. So if z is equal to x upon y, then geometric mean of z is equal to geometric mean of x upon geometric mean of y. Okay. These are the 4 properties. First property says that logarithm of g, for that is g is the geometric mean, log of g for a set of observation is the arithmetic mean of the logs of its observations. Okay. Logarithm of the geometric mean is equal to the arithmetic mean. This is the arithmetic mean of the logs of its observation. Second is, if all the variables are constant k, all the observations are equal to constant k, then the geometric mean is also constant k. Third is geometric mean of a product is equal to multiplication of their geometric means. And division also will be the division of their variables. Okay, so now let us find out the geometric means. Yes, Arshdeep, good. Nital, now you got correct answer. Devesh, yes. Bhumika, very good, you've understood. Now let us see by doing sums. First sum, find the geometric mean of 3, 6, 12. geometric mean will be equal to, how many numbers are there? 1, 2 and 3. So I will take cube root of 3 into 6 into 12. Now, what I have to do is, I have to write the numbers in such a way that I form groups of 3, because it's a third root. So 3, 6 can be written as 3 into 2 and 12 can be written as 3 into 4, right? Which I will write it as cube root of 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 3's, 3 into 3 into 3 into 2 into 4. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So how many 3's are there? 3. How many 2's are there also? 3. So this is cube root of 3 raised to 3 into 2 raised to 3. Now we have studied in indices. What will this be? This will be 3 raised to 3 upon 3 into 2 raised to 3 upon 3. So 3 upon 3 is 1. That means 3 raised to 1. 2 upon 2, 3 upon 3 is 1. 2 raised to 1. The answer is 6. So what is the geometric mean of 3, 6, 12? It is 6. Find the geometric mean of 8, 24 and 40. Now 8, 24 and 40, geometric mean, there are 3 numbers. So I will write cube root of 8 into 24 into 40. Now I can see over here that I can write this as cube root of 8. 24 can be written as 8 into 3. 40 can be written as 8 into 5. So this is cube root of 8 cube, 8 into 8 into 8 into 3 into 5. Now is 3 repeated? No. Is 5 repeated? No. But for 8 I can do this. So geometric mean will be equal to 8 raised to 3 upon 3 and 5 3s are 15, 15 raised to 1 upon 3. Okay, 15 raised to 1 upon 3. 8 upon 3 upon 3 is 1. So this is 8 cube root of 15. Okay, so this is 8 cube root of 15. Is that clear? Because in this case, what happened was, I cannot write 3 into 5 because both are prime numbers. So I can't write them in terms of any other numbers. So this will be the answer. Yes, Nital. It's okay. You realize this, so that is good that you quickly corrected the mistake. Now, next question. If geometric mean of x is 10 and geometric mean of y is 15, find the geometric mean of xy. Okay. I know the property geometric mean of xy is equal to geometric mean of x into geometric mean of y. So what is the geometric mean of x? It is 10. What is the geometric mean of y? It is 15. Answer is 150. So geometric mean of xy is equal to 150. See, if you know the property, you are able to calculate it in 20 seconds. Okay. Now, if arithmetic mean and geometric mean of two numbers are 6.5 and 6 respectively, find the two numbers. Okay, this is also a good question that you should know. I'll just clear the place over here. Okay, I have to do it over here also. Yeah. Arithmetic mean, let the two numbers, okay, we are doing this. So let the two numbers be A and B. Okay, B, A and B. Arithmetic mean. How do I calculate arithmetic mean? It will be A plus B upon 2, which is given to me as 6.5. Geometric mean, because there are two numbers, it will be square root of A into B. This is given to me as equal to 6. Okay. Now I have to find the numbers. So what I do here is, here squaring both sides, squaring both sides, I get AB is equal to 36. Okay, squaring both sides. Square root of AB, when I square, it becomes AB. 6 square is 36. So I can write B as 36 upon A. Okay, I can write B as 36 upon A. Here, what do I do? I cross multiply. Cross multiply. Therefore, A into B is 2 into 6.5. A plus B. Sorry, A plus B. A plus B is equal to 13. Now let us check the option. 6 and 7. 6 plus 7 is 13. 9 plus 4 is 13. 10 plus 3 is 13. 8 plus 5 is 13. So using this property, I am not able to make out the correct answer. Now we say A into B is 36. So multiplication of the two, because the first property is not helping me at all. So I'm just saying this, A into B is 36. Now 6 into 4 is 42. 9 into 4 is 36. 10 into 3 is 30. 8 into 5 is 40. So what will be the correct answer? B will be the correct answer, because it is satisfying both the condition. What are the two conditions? A into B should be equal to 36 and A plus B should be equal to 30. So these both conditions are satisfied by them, by the option B, that is 9 and 4 are the numbers. Okay. The last topic for today is harmonic mean. Yes, very good, Bhumika. Yes, Bala. Harmonic mean. So we have talked about arithmetic mean, median, mode. Then we have talked about geometric mean, its properties, arithmetic mean, its properties. Now we are talking about harmonic mean. Harmonic mean is the reciprocal of arithmetic mean of reciprocal of observations. Okay. So I take the observation, I find the reciprocals, and then I find the arithmetic mean of these reciprocals, that is harmonic mean. Okay. So if I have numbers, say x1, x2, x3, if these are my three numbers, then harmonic mean will be equal to n. N is, so 1, 2, 3, so n is 3 upon 1 upon x1 plus 1 upon x2 plus 1 upon x3. Okay. This is the way I have to find the harmonic mean. So provided that they are non-zero. Okay. This is a very important condition, that because we are dealing with reciprocals, all our numbers have to be non-zero. All our observations have to be non-zero. So for ungrouped data, H is equal to N upon summation 1 upon Xi. Okay. For a group data where frequency is also available, so then that is H will be equal to N upon summation F upon Xi. And what is N in this case? N is equal to frequencies all total. F1 plus F2 up to Fn. Okay. What are the properties? If all the observations taken are constant K, then the harmonic mean is also constant K. When I have two groups of data, so like we calculated combined arithmetic mean, okay, combined arithmetic mean. That was equal to n1 x1 plus n2 x2 upon n1 plus n2. Similarly, you have HM also, combined HM. Combined HM is given by n1 plus n2 upon n1 upon h1. Okay, that is the harmonic mean of the first group plus n2 upon h2, where h2 is the harmonic mean of the second group. Okay. Now find HM of for three numbers, 4, 6 and 10. So HM in this case will be how much? Harmonic mean is equal to, how many numbers are there? 3. So 3 upon 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 6 plus 1 upon 10. So can you do this? So 3 upon 1 upon 4 is 0.25. 1 upon 6 is how much? 0.33. 1 divided by 6 is 0.16. 0.167 plus 1 upon 10 is 0.10 plus 0.1 plus 0.25, which is equal to 3 upon 0.517. 3 divided by 0.517 is equal to 5.80. Or if you do it, take the LCM, you will get a slightly different answer. Okay. So in this case, suppose I take 120 as the LCM. Okay. Then I can also take HM is equal to 3 upon 120 as the LCM. So in that case, this will be 30 plus 20 plus 12. Okay. So that is 60. So 3 into 120 is 360. This will be equal to 3 into 120 upon, this is 30, 50, 62. Divided by 62, you get 5.8. Okay. Either way you do it, whichever method is convenient for taking the decimal. So I have individually done this, and in this over here I have found the LCM and done it also. Okay. So this is the correct answer, 5.80. Now find the HM for 2, 3 and 5. Okay. So this will be 3 numbers, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5, which is equal to 3 upon 0.50 plus 0.33 plus 0.20. So just see how much is this. 0.5 plus 0.33 plus 0.2. 1.0. So 3 divided by 1.03, it is 2.91. Okay. Okay, then we go to the third one where we are finding the for the group. Which property, Arshdeep? Here we like we use the combined mean, arithmetic mean, we have the combined harmonic mean. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we have the combined arithmetic mean formula that we have to use. So what they are saying is you have two groups. Okay. N1 is 15. N2 is 13. Then harmonic mean 1 is 75. Harmonic mean 2 is 65. Now I have to just place them in the formula. Combined harmonic mean is equal to N1 plus N2 upon N1 upon H1 plus N2 upon H2. So N1 plus N2 is how much? 28. 28 upon 15 upon 75 plus N2 is 13 upon 65. So can you find the answer for me? Point 4. 1 divided by 0.4 into 28. So 70. Okay. So this is equal to 70. Now the last sum is an aeroplane flies from A to B at a speed of 500 kph and comes back at 700 kph. Okay, and comes back at 700 kph. Okay, so we have two. So what are the speeds? First speed is 500, second speed is 700. So harmonic mean will be 2, because what is the formula? N1, that is N upon 1 upon x1 plus 1 upon x2. Okay, what is the formula? Formula is N upon, now N is how much? 2 in this case. 1 upon 500 plus 1 upon 700. Okay. So how much is 1 upon 500? 1 divided by 500 is 0.002. So 2 upon 0.002 plus 1 divided by 700, 0.00001. 1 divided by 700, 0.0014. So which is equal to 2 upon this plus 0.002, which is equal to 0.003. So 2 divided by 0.003 is equal to 666. It's 0 into 2, 5, 0 into 2, 7, divided by 1200. Okay, not point. 1 divided by 500 is 0.002 plus 0.0013. 2 divided by this is not able to write here. Enough space is not. I will write it below. Okay. So 1 divided by 500 is how much? 0.002. This is 2 upon 0.002 plus 1 divided by 700 is, yes, 0.00142. 142 plus 0.002 is 2 upon 0.00342. So 2 divided by this is equal to 583.33 kph. Okay. So in the sum, because the decimal places are important, so 0.00142 I have taken. If I take 0.001, the answer will come error. So here I have to take more decimal places. Okay. So Japrit says, Preet, we have to, no, see what happens. What is the concept here? Harmonic mean. Suppose point A to point B, this distance is 3,500 kilometers. Okay, suppose this distance is 3,000. While going, what happens? While going, speed is how much? 500 kph. Okay, how much time will the pilot take? So 3,500 divided by the speed, okay, will give me how much time? It is going to take 7 hours. Okay, while coming back, what is the speed? 700 kph. How much will be the return time? Return time is how much? 3,500 divided by 700. How much is this? 5 hours. Okay. So total distance traveled is how much? 3,500 while going, 3,000 while coming back. So 3,500 plus 3,500. So that is 7,000 kilometers. Right? What is the total time taken for the trip? So 7 hours plus 5 hours, which is 12 hours, right? So 7,000 kilometers and I have completed this journey in 12 hours. Going, I traveled 3,500, coming back, I traveled 3,500. By 3,500, just a number I have taken, okay? So I'm trying to explain you why we are not using normal arithmetic mean that we take 500 plus 700 upon 2 and that is the average speed. That does not happen because the distance traveled is same but the time taken are different, and we know that this formula for speed is equal to distance upon time. Okay, I hope you all remember this formula. Okay, so speed now, average speed will be how much? 7,000 upon 12, distance upon 12, time. So 7,000 divided by 12, answer is 583.33 kilometers per hour. Is that clear? Yes, Chahal? Yes, Nitin? Yes, Devesh, Bhumika. Says Preet, I hope you've understood. Okay. So these are some of the questions that you can do. These are already uploaded. So you can do them and practice on your own. Okay. Yes. So thank you for your patient hearing. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.